have ever before. So in this live stream, what is the most leading? I would just send to you guys. So in the last live stream, you can see we already guys many of the stuff with the nice stand, right? So in here, it's almost the same, but we want to go in detailing for each of the single one and for detailing the best friend and also the dresser and the nightstand also. But in here, mostly in here, we want more than that, giving you guys the stuff that's when you're using it. All you have to feel it is the most satisfying. So in here, guys, we are not just giving to you the product with one function, right? But in here, we want to give you guys the product have many solutions for you. So example in here, this best friend in here, you can see this kind of headphone in here. It can be using like for a whole stuff that is really studied. Really studied, you see. When you move with this one, it doesn't matter at all. It doesn't have anything. So when you see and when you have it, like oh, this one in here, what will be suitable for it and what is the most big thing for making this one being like one of the best choice in your house. You can see in here. First of all thing, you see, we want to making the stuff that's when you lay on. All you have to feel it is the comfortable and satisfying all by yourself. And more than that, you see, if you guys want something to easily taking incorporate all of yourself and easily having a good sleep right here, right here. The stuff is already on yourself. And if you guys how can I say want to making improving yourself and improving your condition, improving your house, better be choosing this slide this stuff in here because all of the stuff in here, if you guys find it, if you guys know it, the stuff in right here we just not like oh like manually thing. Yeah, not like manually thing. In here we use the solid and solid natural wood like this one in here. It's a solid heavy wood. Yeah, solid heavy wood like this one. And what is the point for this one? This one in here. The heavy wood is from the rubber wood. Yes, it's from the rubber wood. And when it's being used from the rubber wood, mostly from this one. The durable is already using for a very long time. Because you know what? Mostly in everything. Mostly in everything. We use it. This best friend like this. This best friend like this with the like I said, this with the best friend like this. When you guys having like a place or a thing, yes, you avoid that's oh it might be broke or it might be having trouble in the slab or in the center spot itself. This bed, this bed in here, the rubber wood is will reduce that stuff for you because the rubber wood when knowing is using manually for the furniture for the for the mm, for the thing like oh any of the furniture if you would if you want something if you want something can be used it for the very long time the stuff like the best friend like this one here the best friend like this one here will be one of the best option for your choosing so in here just hearing here guys so in here we want to give it to you guys like the stuff, but no, but can be handling many of the functional for you and your family. So in here, guys, if you want something to reduce it, everything inside your house, reducing everything, like reducing about like the broken, or reducing about like trouble. This best friend is one of the best choice because this one is not just having this color, not just having this color in here. If you guys want to, like how can I say, choosing the concept by your own, like you want something warming, this color right here. Or maybe like you can choose more darker color because this color here is look like the caramel color, look like a caramel color. So if you want something more darker, you can choose the white color. So and if you want something more brighter for your house, being like natural, yeah, natural and being bright. You better choose the mocha color. The mocha color is will make your house having more fresh, having freshen your mind, and will be making you guys being like what's potentials. Because you know what? In here, this time in here, we are not just making this one for only one season. Because you can use this one for many seasons later. Like, oh, you can use it in spring or in the winter or maybe like in the summer and autumn. Yes, you can choose it any you can use this one in all day, in a whole day, a whole year, guys. So when you use this one every day of the year, you know what? Every day of the year, this will be like one of the best things because you know what? In the spring we don't have something too much to say because it's already fresh. So when it's already fresh, you can use this one to make your own bedroom being fresh is worse. And also, if you want it next to is summer, mostly people will be hot, right? So this best friend here, it will be give you guys a play to be when you close your eye or when you having a good sleep. It will be tied up. It will be tightly and nightly give you guys a feeling that when you're sleeping, you won't able having any troubling with this kind of stuff. And the third one is the autumn, right? The autumn. This autumn in here, when autumn, you know what is real meaning that's very cozy and chilling. Yeah, the, the autumn is the mostly weather. It's the mostly weather, making you guys feeling that you have it the mostly restful. Because in autumn, this one will be the most impact. You know what? When we're thinking about the autumn, what we thinking? It's about like the leaf will be falling, right? The leaf will be falling. And more than that, when the leaf falling, the leaf is having the brown color. It's having the brown color. And this one is making you guys imagination. Your autumn is more perfection. And the last one is in summer. How? In the winter. Sorry, my bad. So in the last one is the winter. So if you guys having a sleep on the winter about this one, the best friend like this will be one of the mostly bad choice for you. Because when you lay on this one, you will feel this one will be having the warming place for you can easily closing your eyes. And more than that, you better be choosing the stuff like this one for making your own house and your own place being more perfection. Like this one in here. You see, this one, when I'm putting it in here, you see my whole bedroom being like mostly of the whole thing being happy, warming and cozy thing. So in here, guys, in here, we would like making a best thing and the best place ever than before. So if you guys were considering about this best friend in here is being having like the place for you laying down on a place for you guys having a tight sleep, better choosing this one right now, guys. You better choosing this one right now. Because you know what? If you guys be considering about this stuff, will this stuff be worth it or will this stuff have it the best way for you? Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Because in here, only in here, guys, we already making with the best functional and the best way ever. So right now and right here, we already have the ones of the best condition and the ones of the best choice ever that ever. So right now, guys, the chance and the stuff is already on the hand. This stuff already on the hand. All you have to do just taking this one, right? All you have to do just taking this one. And I'm surely with you guys, I'm surely one thing. You will see this one is always being one of the best thing ever that ever. So guys, hear me out. This kind of chance is already on. If you guys keep considering about this stuff, I'm sure with you guys. I'm sure with you guys, you will also using this kind of chance. So it's up to you. Everything is up to you guys. Taking this chance, and I'm sure you won't be regretting anything about this one right now. And more than that, please hear me out. Taking this one on us is making you guys having a truly best friend or just a place to be sleeping is depending on that. So in here, guys, taking this one is one of the best option. Why? Because you see, this one in here is can containing about like 800 pounds. 800 pounds for this one. And 800 pounds only in normally condition. Normally condition for this one. So if you guys, even you guys laying on this one, even you guys laying on this one, you have a sleep turn around or you doing anything on this bed, I'm sure you guys one thing. You will absolutely having like one of the best choice for you and your family. So in this time, taking this one, and I'm sure you guys, you won't able be regretting for having this one in your house. And more than that, if you guys see this one in here, if you guys see this one in here, you see, mostly all of the thing in this kind of best friend, mostly in our size, they can only contain about the 500 to 600 pounds, right? So this one can contain 800 pounds. So when you and your family, or maybe like your child, laying on this one, turn around on this one, I'm sure you guys, I'm sure one thing is won't having like any breaking for you. And if you want doing any stuff on this one, it doesn't matter at all. This one can handle it for you guys. And more than that, see, hear me out. If you guys want stuff on the bed, can be like giving you like a place for enough space for 3 people. Yeah, for at least 2 to 3 people. So this one in here right here. Because this one is not just having this side. The font side is the font in your face, the font in your eyes. This one is the queen side. It's having 2 sides, so one is the queen side and one is the queen side. One king side. So the queen side in here, if you guys if you guys know it, if you guys want to know, the dimension for is about like 83 inch of length, 63 inch of wide, and 39 inch of height for this one. And when you lay it on this one, and you turn around on this one, you turn it around on this one, it's not having anything happen for you. Yes, because at least 2%. So it can also handle one more child. So this one in here, you don't need to worry anything at all. And more than that, guys, if you guys want to know more about our stuff and you want to knowing about like anything on the condition inside of our house, um you better be using this one for the best condition for you and your family. Because when you and your child, or maybe like your wife or your husband, laying on this one. Three people laying on this one is still enough space. But if you want something more spaces, like a king size, you want something more spaces. You better be choosing the king size, and it will give you guys a lot of space, for you can easily turn around all by yourself. So in here, guys, in here, this one we already making with the best stuff and best condition ever and ever. So right now, depending on you guys, choosing this one or not is up to you. And you know what? The king size will be about like 78 or 79 inch of wide. So it's about like different 16 inch of wide. It's different about a 16 inch of wide for this one. And more than that, when you turn around on this, when you have it, inside, you will also get including about four people, guys. And in here, we already making a suitable place for you can bring in bed. And more than that, you know what? This one in this bed, in this food bar is standing up enough for you can be like sitting here. You see, when I'm sitting on a football like this, nothing mattering at all, and it's sturdy enough for handling everything about yourself. And if you worrying like this one will be moving, of course it's not, guys, because mostly if you knowing about this one, if you knowing about this one, in every other place, the football like this will be more easier to moving. Yeah, it's will be more easier to be moving. So that's why in here, we making this one, which the most leading and the most from yeah, for you and your the most leading and the most convenient for you and your family. And if you guys see this football like this is really helpful for you. That you can easily moving. You cannot easily moving this one because it's sturdy. It's really sturdy for you guys. And more than that, if you guys want something to be like having a tiny and tiny sleep, yes, this one in here, this one right here will also give you guys like a place that you can like doesn't matter anything at all, and all you have to do just lay on this one and you have it a tiny nice sleep ever than ever. And more than ever, you see, more than ever, if you guys want to want something that you can ever closing your eyes and you can ever having a deep nightly sleep. Also, this bed is one of your best choice. Why? In here, here we have. If you laying on this kind of bed, it don't have any of the noise because each of the slat itself is already being sticking together. It's already being sticking together. So that's why when you lay on this one, it don't have any noise. And you see, mostly in every of the slide and every of the part, it will be like making you guys laying on it. It will be flipping up of the size. So that's why in here. That's why in here, we already making this one with one of the best stuff ever than ever. And more than that, if you guys considering like this stuff in here, this stuff right here is will happen like the best thing and the best choice for you and your family. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Because how can I say? You see, mostly in every of the insomnia, like you have struggle for sleep if you don't know. If you being like insomnia, how making that one making you easily fall into sleep? If that one keep being giving you guys like a place when you lay on it, you struggling in your sleep, right? So that's why in here we making this one just not only for you struggling for your sleep, or maybe like for you guys being like, oh, having any noises. No, guys, this one in here, this one right here. If you guys laying on this one, or if you guys, how can I say, laying on, if you guys lay down and you turn around on any other side, it won't happen any trouble for your sleeping. So that's why in here we already making this one with the best view and the best stuff ever than ever. So right now the chain is already is on your hand. The chain is already on your hand. And all you have to do just taking this chance right away. And I'm sure with you guys just one thing. I'm sure with you guys just one thing. You won't able to regret it for using this one. And more than that, if you guys still considering about this stuff, like oh this stuff in here can is be like using like manually or this stuff in here can be using like freely for your house or for your family. Of course, because you know what? When you being like laying on this kind of bed, you won't be having a insomnia. It's really deep. It's you be like gently and softly and gently making you guys sleepy enough and you closing your eyes. So, show this one in here. You know what more? This stuff right here. That if you guys turn around on this kind of bed, nothing mattering, and more than that, sit here me out, guys. Here with me out. When you turn around on this one, or maybe like when you guys turn around, or you can comparison, turn around on this bed, or turn around on any of the another bed. This won't have being like it's we will have a different. It will be have a different separately. Yes, you will see clearly the different way. Why? Because the normally bed when you're laying on is might be having the noise for you guys having a struggling for your sleep. So that's right. That's right. We making this one. With place when you lay on or when you turn around on this one, you won't having any of the struggling for your sleeping. But if you guys laying on this bed, it won't having any noise, guys. Won't having any noise. And in here, if you guys lay on this kind of bed, you will see this kind of bed in here is like I said, this won't have any noise, right? So that's why it will be give you guys having the good condition and also your good health. And more than that, you know what? If you guys laying some on the bed is having like oh struggling for you having a sleep, you will causing the insomnia, right? So in here, guys, if you guys are seeing this kind of comparison, the another bed will be making your condition and yourself, like I say, your health will be more reduced. Why? Because your health need to be recovered at the every night. So this kind of bed in here, this kind of bed in here, it will also like one of the best things for you. Because you know what's more? If you guys having a if you laying some on the bed, you will absolutely will be having like hardly being sleeping every day. So in here, we making this one with the mostly bad condition for you and your family. Yes. And hear me out. Hear me out. What if you're coaching the insomnia for a long time? First of the thing, yourself won't feel anything at all. Just only you have won't feel anything at all. But your condition. will be trouble. Like you say, you will be hardly, will be like hardly to be control or hardly to be focused on concentrate. You will lack of concentration, and you will also be like you will be like lack of concentrate, and your memorizing will also be decreasing. And how could you even remember what you did in last night when you memorize it is being decreasing, right? And also your mental is having like always exhausted. Yes, it's always exhausted. So that's why in here we make this one. So that's why here, if you guys keeping that one day by day, time by time, absolutely your health is also being having a trouble. Because if you just being like not caring, if you just not caring about that one, oh I'm just using that one, it's still going, nothing mattering after all, just only exploding and time by time will be used to it, right? No guys, nothing will be used to it if you guys not curious, because you will be also causing your heart rate will be more increasing. Your heart rate will be increasing and your blood pressure will also unstable. So that's why in here, guys, this stuff right here is also having like one of the best condition for you and your family. So that's why we are not just giving you guys the stuff with one function, but we will give you guys the stuff with many functions. So right here, it's up to you. It's up to you guys. The chance is already being one of the best function for you and your family. So right here, taking this one, and surely one thing is not having anything mattering at all. And more than that, if you guys keep considering about this stuff, and if you guys keep it like, oh, this stuff in here is having like the best way or any of the best thing, yes, of course, only for the another bed, not in the ACACIA furniture bed. So this bed frame here is not just being like a place for you guys laying down for sleeping, but this bed frame in here when you laying down is a place for fully healing yourself. And for more than that, you can see here. Um, you will thinking like, oh, when you having when you taking this bed, will we going to give you guys a whole best friend, then just only separate the headboard or something like that? It's really, really fragile for you guys to receive this one, because you know what? If you guys not if you guys not you take this one in a whole bed like this, it will make it you guys struggle for receive this one. And you know what? When you receive this one, it might not be completely like this, because when we set up all stuff like this, it's already stable, right? So what if on the way is having any trouble, right? So it's really cautious on the bed. So that's why here we're making this bed send you guys like separate stuff into process, into the each process, and each part of it is already having the boxes there on. So that's why we also have an instruction like this, an instruction like this one. So with this instruction in here, you can see it can be easily to assembly this stuff. And more than that, you see in here, the hardware list. The hardware list itself is also having many of the stuff in here, and it's having like the alphabet in here. You see the alphabet in here. Every of the alphabet in here is having like the warranty for you guys. So when you having this one, I'm sure you guys you will see. This is one of the worry and each of the step in here. Each of the step in here is already being like easily for you guys using it and you don't need to worry anything at all. Here, see, each of the progress is already sticking on with the numbering on it. We already sticking on the numbering on it, and you know what's more? Here, only about like few steps, about like 6 steps, then you already have it this kind of bag. And you know what? And even in the small part, we already zooming for you guys. See this one more clarified. So in here, this one you can also assembly all by yourself. You can doing assembly all by yourself. You don't need anybody else. My you might be need if you want to do it something quick because it's only a needing about like 40 to 50 minutes then you already have the base frame of this one and in the end of the in the end of the instruction we also having the warranty information for you guys the warranty information and also important information in here is like the caring. It's the caring for you guys. It's like the service when you caring through texts. Or maybe like you can also texting through our customer service. We will also having many we will solving any of your problem and your troubling. So in here we also having the warranty and this one, but the warranty, you know what? The warranty will having this one having the warranty condition for you. And we will when we also having the warranty about like 1 year. 1 year, guys. So this one in here. If you guys already are using this one and you want this one is being like using free you want something like using freely. Yes, in the first year you use this one. You can freely about this one. You can also use this one as freely as much as possible, as much you want. But you know what's more? This stuff in here, this stuff right here is already making with the best it's already making for you guys that when you be like using in first year is can be exchanged if you guys finding any trouble from the producer. Or maybe like in the first month you receive this one, you use this one, you don't like it, you can also give it to us. We will doing the exchange to you. And that's why in here we're making the best stuff and the best condition for you and your family. That's when you lay on this bed, you don't need to worry anything at all. And more than that, if you guys see here, if you guys are taking this one, you guys order this one, you will receive this one. It's about like 4 to 7 days. It might be a little bit more longer. It's depending on the way shipping, on the way delivery. But if you guys are taking this one and you right now, we will send you right away, and you might be receiving more sooner than you thought. So right here and right now, guys, this content is not available for everybody. You know what? If somebody seeing this right, they will take it right away. Because during on the live stream or any other live stream, we already receiving many of the order. Yeah, and receiving many of the reviewing feedback. All of them is being the good feedback about like 4.5 star above. Yeah, 4.5 star above is not having anything more. And you know what's more thing? This one right here. You see, when you use this one, it's not making you guys being like, oh, you will feel struggling for using this one. No, guys, the stuff in here we making with the mostly and the best thing ever you have found. So in here We making this one with the brightly and the best thing ever than before. Only just for you guys taking this one and you won't able feeling this one is unworthy. Because you know what? If you take this one right here, you take this one right now. I'm sure you guys one thing. You will absolutely love this one because this one in it is already making the best one ever than before. And you know what's more thing? This one can be easily too missable with any of the stuff, right? It can be easily missing with any of the stuff. Like you can put a whole poster in the bike silence through this hole. You can see this one. Through this hole, you can also see this one. But if you can want something that you want better choosing something, having the same color, having kind of same color, and the wood brand itself is must be making you guys feeling warming. So that's why when you lay on the bed, you will feel warming. And more than that, if you guys see here, this one in here, is making like with the wood grain like this, it will be like the wood grain is making for you guys using this one freely and you don't need to worry about anything of the stuff because it's still easily missing. So right here, in next to me, we also having the dresser like this. It can also missing with this kind of bed and this kind of dresser. You see, this is holding the harmony dresser with five drawer like this one here. Five drawer. This one. It can also it can also be easily to mixable with any stuff like this. And you see in here, you can see in here. If this one again is making with the mostly same color with this one. So that's why when you see in this live stream, you see our roof is making warming. That is the reason why. And for more than that, you see in here, you can see in here, we making this one with the most thing ever. Why? And this one is the reason why. This right here, this stuff right here, is already making like you see. The stuff in it is really sturdy and also by itself is the wood grain in here. The wood grain in here. You see, I'm knocking on this one. It's really thick, is it? Like you knocking on the door. Yes, like you knocking on the door. And you can imagine this like this. When you're knocking on the door, you know it. The door how thick it is, right? You know the door how thick it is. So when you knock on this one, you see, it's thick enough for handling all of the material inside of your house. And even this one having no strike resistant. Yeah, the strike resistant. Yeah, it will resist with the strikes right here. It will also don't have material anything at all. I would like to show here kind of clearly, but sorry, only mistake here. So no, I do not have anybody having the focus gap for you guys see this one. But believe me, you can also see in the every of the previous live stream. We also doing the striking on this one. We also doing the striking on this one. But it don't have anything at all. And it's also be the same like this. Yeah, and all wood is not making with the veneer. We are not making the veneer. We make it with 100%. So this one. Like this one again. It's also making with the heavier wood. And you already know what, right? The heavier wood is the rubber wood. And the rubber wood like this one, when you guys using this really when you guys use this one or when you put this one in anywhere inside the house, I'm surely one thing you will see this one right here is making with the most leading and the most conditional for you and your family. So right here, this stuff in here, this stuff in here with four corner, with four corner being rounded. So even your being like going hurry, you got hitting it up, you got hitting it. It don't have anything at all. It don't matter anything at all, and you will be saving because even I'm doing the stretching on this one. Oh, I'm so very itchy. Then I'm doing this one. Yeah, you see, nothing mattering at all, and this one is totally safety for you guys. And about that one, you don't need to worry like, oh, will this one in here can is being like using freely, and this one can be using as much as possible. Yes, of course, because in here, we making this one with the best thing and with the thing that you ever thinking using this one, nothing very at all. So that's why, guys, yeah, this kind of gem is not available for every forever. It's not available every time, and it's not being using for it cannot be like how can I say everybody can having this one. Only just those people who have a quick decision. They absolutely will taking this one right away. And more than that, if you guys thinking, like if you guys considering, oh, the stuff like this one, the stuff like this one is candy. You are can is being like using like really, and you know what's more? This one in the game is being like having a stuff that's when you put it inside everything inside of it, everything is being normal. Everything will be safe for you. And also, you know what's one thing? We are knocking on this one. It's also don't have. It's also don't have any function and anything making you being like disturbing. And you know what? Every of the good brand in here is making with the concept really are similar, like the Zen Garden. The Zen Garden in Japan. You know what? The Zen Garden in Japan is like something like this. But mostly we focus to making like this one. For coming. Like for making this one. You see? You when you see the circle like this, you will see this is really calm. It's making me like feeling calm. And when this one look like the water treatment, yeah, you see, it's look like a water treatment because in the center like this, it's like waves spreading out. You see, like a wave spreading out, and is what is also happening. Like oh, when is the wave spreading out like this? It will absolutely making you guys having this one with the most best function ever that ever. So that's why we are not just giving you guys the stuff that's only using only one function, but many solutions for your own app. So in here, guys, take this one or not is up to you. But absolutely, we already making this one with the best stuff ever than ever. So right here, the chain is already in your hand. This kind of chain is already in your hand. So all you have to do is just take the chance, and I'm sure you won't able to be ready for having this one. And more than that, hear me out. More than that, if you guys want something study enough, like can handle your can handle your weight, like you want to move in this one. Yeah, nothing mattering at all. Nothing matter. Because even you guys like him, see, I'm doing like this. It's not having like nothing moving. It's one moving. But I'm doing that one. But with the holding my strength. Yes, with I'm holding back a little bit my strength. But yeah, if you are letting your child climb on this one, climbing on this one. And also they're standing a hold on this one. So how could this one be standing? Right? So that's why we also putting the label, the warning label on the first row for you guys. So that label will be warning for you guys. Do not letting your child climbing on this kind of stuff because it will be also easily to be falling. Yes, this one also is studying now. But in any other chance, when you're standing on this one, yes, any other chance when you're standing on this one, they will also falling down. So while this one is also making with the thing that you need to be safety in now. So that's why here we are now just giving you guys a stuff that is when you using this, you will totally not know anything. We also mentioned you guys, do not letting your child climb on this one. Do not letting your child climb on this one. And do not putting any of the heavy stuff on the surface. Because you know what, if you put something big and something heavy, like a TV or something on this one, can you imagine? Can you imagine that point? Because it's study, it can study, but it cannot. It's not like holding. Yeah, it's only like standable. It's only standable. So when you put it on this one, like saw on the TV on this one, how could it? How could it stable? Right? So that's why the TV better put it on the TV stand, guys. So in here, we're making this one with the mostly with the thing that you use this one. You can clarify the stuff, the convenience inside of your bedroom. And you see, every of the drawer is one when you're moving out, it's so smooth, right? So it's not like the something. It's not, it will also holding up when closing up. Because if you put it this one so loose, it will also caution that nature as well. So that's why in here, this one we're making the more space safety for you. And more than that, the stand is up. The stand is up. It's already falling out to holding up us stuff like this, stuff like this. So that's why if you want something to following your own concept, this one also being one of the main choice because this one not just only having this color, we also having one color from the one color to the one color. And this one is a caramel color. So that's why in here it's up to your choice. But better be choosing which one, better be choosing which color will suitable inside your house. And you know what? We are not standing a whole stuff like that. We're not standing a whole stuff. We're standing single part. That one will have like two boxes. As I remember that one. Yeah, it's we will having two boxes. And in here, you see, we're also having a hardware list like this. This kind of hardware list is will make you guys to summarizing a whole bar I'm saying with because you don't need to buy it. You don't need to go into any other store to buy anything about this stuff. All you have to do, just need to doing like following with the hardware list like this to checklist to making a checklist by yourself, and we also numbering the quantity and also doing the symbol with the alphabet for you guys can know it. And down here is the anti-tickets for making that one more safer and more convenient for you guys. And in here, guys see this one in here. We also printing on the numbering for you. We already waiting on the numbering, so you can clarify which number is this will be suitable for knowing which top is it. And also more than that, you can see to the first step, even in the first step, we already doing the most detailing. You can see the detail about this one. In the small detail about this one, we already zoom in for you guys. So when we zoom in for you, you don't need to worry like oh, where is that point. You don't need to worry because everything we already making mostly detailing and the easily way to understand it. So that's why here is the ones of the best choice for you and you see even in the last page, here is the warning label. Here is the warning label for you guys. You can see this warning label. I'm already saying this warning label will notify you guys. That's not putting many of the stuff and not doing that kind of thing for being dangerous. And in here, the important information in here, we already making for you guys. Here, see, everything always is being safety for you. And down here, the warranty information in here. You can see we already doing the how can I say? We already doing the condition for you, and it's also having like it's also having more detail for you. And if you guys want to like if you guys want to. This one in here. This one right here, if you guys want to. This one, maybe with the most thing and that one is the how can I say having any trouble or is that one is being like how can I say having any trouble or when you receive that one in the first month you don't like it or it have any trouble you can telling us we will exchange it for you we will doing that exchange for you guys and we also acceptable to refund yeah you can also return the product if you want to and that's one that stuff in there in the first year we also give you guys the warranty in the first year you can use this one freely you don't need to worry anything and if that's what having any trouble from the producer we will give you guys the solution might be exchanged to you guys a new one so that's why here we already making the great stuff ever so it's depending on you guys depending on you guys the stuff in here is the most the best thing ever than ever so right now, don't be like an slave because this stuff right here is already making the best price ever. And to going with, we will we will move into the nightstand, guys. So the nightstand in here, the nightstand in here. Um, the nightstand right here. If you guys want something, in here, see, hear me out. This nightstand in here, we have many more for you. You can choose which one you should like, but everything, all this, every single one, everything about this one is also being a good one. Just depending on your consent, you can choose which one would you like in here. So I will go into with the first one right here. I mean that's one. That's later. That is the later, and the latter in here is will be like one of the most elegant thing because that one over there is will also adding the curves thing. The curves way you can see the curves way like this, and it's also adding like the wood grain itself is making the different way because in front of every of this kind of stuff. We're making simple, right? But that's why we're making as detailed as much as possible. So we doing that one with the most the heart in there, and we are we really dedicated to create that one because that one is our creation. Yes, we have an idea for that one, and we make it a creation for that one. And more than that, you see, the corner and having of the shape of that one, making like a rectangle. Yes, making like a rectangle, that's one. And you see, it's the thing, the fourth side about that one, making like, oh, the stuff like this, you see, the stuff like this is making a different feeling. And all the stuff about this one, you better see this on the surface. It's really smooth. It's smoothly like that's kind of best friend. Yes, maybe it's more. It's might be more than that. It might be smoothly more than that. So that's why if you want something, I'm here to say you guys, if you want something, to make it you guys like, oh, the stuff like that, that kind of stuff can be easily, really easily, to be mixable with any stuff, mixable, or making your house be more elegant. That stuff is one of the best option. It will be one of the best partner inside your house because that's what you want to put it nearby your bed. You see, when you're coming home, your nightstand wouldn't be nearby your bed, but the nightstand is being more, how to say, more attraction than the best friend. How would you think about that one? Maybe another person, like the guests come to your house, they will see this one and they will be surprised. They will be impressed because this one right here is already making for you guys like hope. Feeling is the way that you will be like having the great stuff ever than ever. So right now guys, hearing me out, this stuff, this way and this kind of stuff. We are not just giving you guys like normal stuff, but we want to make it with the great way and for you and for your family. And if you guys want to put in any other stuff in like here, I will introduce you to you guys like this. You see, this one in here. You can also put in any of the food in this size. See this one here. Like the cosmetic or maybe any other stuff for your convenience. Yeah, for your convenience. You can put in something like you want to easily take it off. Better food. Or maybe like some of the cloth or any of the accessories. You can put it down here. And inside of this one. You can also put it the accessory, but inside of it you better be putting some of the thing being how I say valuable. Yeah, doing something valuable like jewelry or maybe like something like you important with you. You can put it in here. Like some of the things can be like having a different way. Like how can I say? Hmm, that thing must be having like the way that's making your feeling is important. And is also having enough space. It's also having enough space for putting every other stuff inside of this one in here. And you see, this one in here, this one right here, it can be also using really many space. Because if you want something like being luxurious and being elegant, this one is one of the big choice. And also this one, we just not only having this color, we having many more in our store, guys. In our store, we having many more color. You better be coming in our store. If you take a look, I'm sure you guys will be regular because the stuff right here, we already having the MSC certificate for you guys. So you don't need to worry anything at all because anything about this stuff in here, we have in the certificate for the government, and you already know how to get the certificate from the government and how hard is it, right? So that's why in here we making this one with the great thing and with the great stuff and with the people. And more than that, if you guys want something like on the surface this one, putting some of the lamp, some of the tree. Yes, you can also do it. That's why do it that one because this nightstand you just not only put it next to your bed, but you can also put it anywhere next to your sofa or next to your couches, or maybe like you see, like the corner is being empty, or maybe like your corridor. Your corridor being like so empty in the end of the corridor, you can do this one. This will making that place be more attraction. Yes, this will making that space be more attraction. So you see, if you guys want something making your house be more elegant or any of the stuff, better way choosing the later. Or maybe like if you want to ask it, what is the wood making that from? It's making from the heavier wood also. Yes, it's also making with the solid heavier wood. And it's always solid and heavier wood. You know what? Only soulless heavy wood, making it be smoothie and look elegant. Yes, only heavy wood can do it like that. Another wood only having like you see, it's really making like right. Yeah. It's really making like how can I say? Making will be like normally and basic thing only for heavy wood because the type of the wood, the heavy wood is being like more soft, more softy than the acacia. It's softy, but it's not how to say? It's softy, but it's not easy to break, guys. It's just easily to covers. Yes, it's just easily to be covers, but not being break inside. So that's why we're choosing the heavy wood to making this one. And when we make this one, surely we realize one thing. You will absolutely loving for carrying this one and more than ever. If you guys considering like, oh, the stuff in here can is being like easily or freely using like a normally way of freely using this one for like oh the stuff like this. This can be like oh giving you guys the best way or the best stuff ever. Yes, of course in it we already making with the great thing and the great stuff. Yeah. So right now guys, this kind of chance in is already up to you. It's already up to you. And all you have to do just taking this one right now. And I'm sure that you won't be able, to be ready for having this one. And more than that, taking this one and you will seeing this one is the worthy mostly ever than ever. So right now, don't be hesitant. Don't be hesitant taking this one and I'm sure it will guys. You will absolutely love it for using this one. And guys, this stuff right here is making with the great deal and the great stuff ever than ever. So right now and right here, this chance is not being like using like the normally way, but we're making this one with the most thing that you won't ever found in any place. Right here. Just taking the chance and I'm sure that you won't be able to be ready for using this one. And to know more about the later, what is the small specific? This later is having their own story. The story is following with the myths. Yeah, following with the myths. So you can see the later is really kind of similar. Yeah, it's so familiar with something. Yes, that is it. That myth. You better searching by yourself and reading by yourself. You will see that myth is really attractive for you guys. And when you come back to see this later, will that myth is truly will this one inspired from that list and is making like familiar with that myth or not? Is you will see. Yeah, you will see. It's worthy or not for having in your house. But I'm surely with you guys when you having this one. you won't able want to have it any of the more stuff. So in here, guys, the chance is already on, and this stuff right here we already make it with the best right ever than ever. So don't be hesitate. Taking this stuff and having it and using it is one of the best opportunity for your and your family. So right now, the chance is already on. This chance is already on. So don't just be like waiting or don't just be like hesitating. Taking this one, taking this one right now, and I'm surely with you guys, you won't able to be ready for using this kind of stuff in ACACIA furniture. And next two is the next one will be the room. The room. This one in here will be one of the best, will be one of the choice for you guys. Mm, will be the ones like oh, you see in here. This one right here is can also making for you guys like oh this one being like on the stuff that's the handling a whole barrel, right? So this one we call it room. And you know why we're taking the room? Because room actually in many centuries ago, the room is only for the luxury and royalty for those people who have been well having the wealth fortune. Yeah, having the wealth fortune, and they will have it. This kind of group, like some of the things like big using the room like yourself, because room is for royalty and only people who have big money they will using room. It's like the cherish for their taste. Yes, for cherish their taste, and that's why the room in here we making this one following with the luxury way because the elegant way because you see it in this kind of stuff in here. If you guys have you see this one is following like a concept holding the barrel, right? You see in this dark side here, you look like the barrel, right? The big barrel. And when it look like the big barrel, it's holding up the barrel like this, and we'll be making like a thing for you guys using this one really as much as possible, and more than this one in here. You see, this one is having like a stand. The stand like this is will be like from the bottom to the top. Yes, from the bottom to the top, and will be handling about all of the stuff for you guys. And you can see here every of the corner and every of the shape for this one is having like this. You see, it's having like this, and is making like the grounded, the curvous way, And when you put some of the book like this one in here, on this one, you see, some of the book on this one, you see, it's really making the style for their own, like this one in here. See, it will be like more suitable for you. You see, it will also making like the more suitable way. Yeah, the more suitable way for you using free stuff like this or any of the book like this. And also, if you guys putting this one next to your couch, next to your next to your couches, or maybe next to your bed, you can also easily put it in here. See, you can also easily put it in the hole like this. That's why we're making a hole like this. It's to be suitable enough for you putting like any other stuff in here. And you know what? we doing this one. It's like it's half, but it look like it's not half. Yeah, it's half, but it look like it's not half. Like in here, you see the because it's just like a hole from the distance to the back side to from the back side to the stand, right? From the back side to the stand is just a hole like that. But you can also use this one to put it in the stuff for convenience, or maybe like you can put it in here. See, it's also having many of the convenience way for you putting the stuff inside of it. So this room in here, we making it not just only like for you guys using like manually way, because we making this one for those people who want to have it a different way with another person. Because when you see, you can put it in here, or maybe like you can put it another size, or maybe like you can put it in the middle side. Not like any of the stuff. You need to put it directly into the hole like this, right? Into the roll like this. But this one right here, you can use it in any of the style, in any of the way you want to. So that's why we make this one with a different way is this. And also in here, you want to you want this one have it like the mostly easily way. This one right here, if you guys like the drawer here, you want to put it any of the stuff inside this drawer, yes, of course you can see in here we can also using this drawer for you guys, and you can put in any of the stuff. This drawer is even bigger, even bigger than any of the drawer. And this drawer here will holding many of the stuff for your house. And if you put in any of the stuff like the jewelry, or maybe like a book, or maybe like something tissue, or something like gorgeous, yeah, something like gorgeous grocery, yeah, you can also put it in here. Like some of the medicine, or something like the cosmetic, or something being like want to using as the most convenient way. You better you can put it inside of this drawer. And you know what's more? This one in here, this one right here. If you guys want to using another color, we also having another color for you, because that's in our store. Another color in our store. We don't have the sample in to show you guys, but you can freely choose it which one you should like. And more than that, you can see in here. More than that, as you can see in here, this one is sideways. Inside of this one is having drawer is bigger than this one as this was, and from the bottom to the sides is bigger like this. It's bigger like this. It's about like more. It's about like 20 centimeter. 20 centimeter for you guys can imagine it. So it's about like 10 or 11 inch. Yeah, about like 10 or 11 inch for this one. So that's why in here you can also doing like this right here is making with the breakstick ever. And more than that, you know what? This one in here is about like when you using this, when you using this one, or when you having this one, it's also easily to assemble. It's also easily to assemble, because when you use this one, I'm sure you guys all of the stuff in here is already having like this one. This one we already making is like this. So all you have to do just set them all like the stand and the back size and also the top size. All that you need to. So that's why this one here is really as easy to assemble. And more than that, you know what? On the top side of this one, when you're knocking on, yeah, it's like when you on, it's look like you're knocking on the door. Yeah, you can hearing a different sound, right? You can hearing a different sound. Yeah, that's right. This one is here. We make it with the luxury way, the elegant way. So it's being taken like this. It's being taken like this. This one also thick, but this one is not taken from the heavier wood. This one making from the acacia wood. The acacia wood itself is having a different noise. If you have it, like if you know it about wood, you will know different wood will have a different sound when you're knocking on. And here, this one right here, you can put in anything you want on this one. And more than that, if you guys want to, like using this one for like how can I say, for the most convenient way, you can also doing this one, doing like this, putting the stuff then can easily taking the stuff out. And that's why in here we make it with the great thing and the great stuff ever than ever. So right now, this kind of chance in here, this kind of chance in here is already making with the great stuff and the great thing ever than ever. So right now the chain is already on your hand. This kind of chain is already on your hand. So all you have to do just take this chance right away. And I'm sure you guys you won't be able to regret it for having this stuff. Because right now, this stuff in here is already on your hand. It's already on your hand. And all you have to do just taking this one and filling this one all by yourself. And more than that, you will absolutely won't regret it for using this one. And you can see in here. If you guys want something to be like having the best thing inside of your house, this one also be one of the best choice for you. And you can see in here, we making this one with the great deal and the great stuff for you and your family. So you don't need to worry like, oh, will the stuff like this can be the mostly suitable way and can be easily to missing any of the stuff. Of course it does. Of course it does, right? Because this one right here, you put it in every place, like in next to your best friend, or in next to your couches or sofa. It's also being the same. Yes, it's also being the same. And this one right here, if you putting it in the end of the corridor or in the corner, yeah, you can freely using this one and not mattering anything at all. So right now, this kind of chance is already on your hand. It's already on your hand. So will you take this one or you want to slip in this one to another person? And it's up to you. But this opportunity is only available for once at a time. For once at a time. For the stuff like this, because we don't have too much. We don't have too much. We don't have too much stuff for this cat room. You can see when we have this, one, we already making the best deal ever. We already making the best deal for you, and you will absolutely love it for using this one. And more than that, if you guys considering like, oh, the stuff like this is can be using freely, or the stuff like this is can be using like for the functional way, or using this one for the best one or for any of the type. Yes, of course, because the room is can be made like that way. And and after that, you better choosing this one instead. uh, you better choosing this one. And the next one I want to show you guys. You will know it. That's the mostly thing making like the how can I say the mostly thing making everything simple. Yeah, yeah, everything being simple in here. Everything is simple because this one right is can be easy to mixable with any of the type inside of your house. Yes, it can easily mixing anything inside of your house. And more than that, you can see this one right here. If you guys want to flipping up this one right here, you want to flipping on this one, or you want to doing anything on this one, then nothing matters at all. And on the stuff like this one in here, on the stuff like this one right here, if you guys see, the mostly like being the most easy way, and how to say, the thing can be easily mixable with any of the stuff inside your house right here in front of your eyes. In front of your eyes, you better choosing this one because you want something being restaurant or maybe like something being like this. Yes, the stuff like this one in here is making like when you put it in any of the bedroom. It's making like when you put in any of the best friend on any of the couches, it can be also suitable following that concept. Yes, not like the room. The room is really making that concept even more elegant. But this one is can be following with any of the concept. And you know what one thing? This one right here. This one right here, if you guys want something to be like, oh, using freely and using this one, no need to worry anything at all. This one also one of your choice and using you want to be simple as much as possible. Write this one in here. Right in front of your eyes. We making this one with the mostly they can be suitable for every place inside of your house or can be missing with any other stuff. Because you know what? That's the later in the room. Can be also put it in any of the corner. This one can also, but it's not suitable enough. It's not suitable like the room or the ladder because the room, the ladder is having their own concept. It's having their own concept. Making is the concept is making the dashboard being dashboard being more elegant, being more attractive. So that's why in here. That's why in here we're making this one with not just only like how can I say not just only when you laying on or when you guys are putting into of this stuff in any of the corner in any of like two of this stuff putting in any of the corner and it's always being the same like that. No, this one right here when you guys put it in any of the corner, it's making that it's making that's gonna be like the restaurant way, and it's also this it will make it a little bit different. But this one, when you're missing a moment and stuff, it's really making this concept be more improving. Yeah, it's making that concept be more improving. Like you want to put it in this side, this emerging. You can see this emerging here is making like with the mostly pressure or mostly in the mid-century style, right? So this one in here, this one right here, if you want to put it, if you want something to making the best friend being more, the best room, being more bright and being more like having that instruction, this kind of stuff, it will happen you that's one. Because in this one, putting next to your best friend is making a whole different way and making the best friend be more and be more like restaurant and having they're having the old style of the best friend being one leveling up. That's why this one is cannot compare it with the room or the ladder, but it can also use it like a normally way. And you know what's more? For corner like this one here. For corner like this one here. Every organized stand in here we already making with the four corner being rounds. So that's why it's happening. The more safety one ever than ever. Because you know what? When we making this one, we knowing that the child will easily might be easily got hitting in the corner. Yes, they might be easily hitting in the corner like this one. So that's why everything of this one must be routed like this. Because the child is really energetic test. They really energetic test. Then if they play too much and they don't carry and they did not take a look around about this one, they might be got hit in the corner like this. And if they got hit in the corner like this one, I'm surely with you guys, you will see this one right here. It will absolutely be one of the most dangerous way. In this one of being wireless. So that's why we're making this one wireless as much as possible. So when it's being routed like this, so the child playing nearby this one and got hit in the corner, nothing mattering at all, and everything being safely enough for you guys. So right here, this one is having this one right here is already making with the best thing and the best stuff ever than ever. So right here, taking this chance, and I'm sure you guys one thing. You won't able regret it for having this one, and more than that, the stuff like this one in here, the stuff like this one in here is already making with the best stuff ever than ever. So right now, see in the below, see the price, and see the price. Which one would you like? Yeah, which one would you like? And you will see. This all is all making with the way you ever did ever before. Because during this life, we already making with the best ride and the best stuff, and also this kind of rice in it. This kind of rice in we have we have been making this the best functional and the best stuff ever than ever. So right now it's up to you guys. It's up to you. All you have to do just taking this one, and surely with you guys you won't able regret it for having this one. And you see this one is being hard assembly? Of course not, guys. This one is so easy. It's so easy because all you have to do just like I said, I don't have the instruction about this one in here, but this one is really easily to assemble. But if you guys, how can I say? If you guys like worrying like so how to establish this one, don't need to worry about that one, because when we say everything about our stuff, we will also include the hardware part and also the instruction for you guys, so you don't need to worry like, oh, will this one easily to assembly, or will this one hardly to will this one making anything trouble? No, guys, no. Everything making with the most leading be easiest way for you guys, the most convenient thing. So in here we're making with the great thing and the great stuff ever than ever. So right here is up to you. the chance is already be one of the best chance ever. So right now, this kind of chance in here, we already make it with the the great stuff ever and ever. So right now, it's depending on your guys. It's depending on your guys. So right here, don't just ignoring this live stream. Because you know what? In this live stream, you're already making the best, right? Also the best benefit for you. If you guys in this one, you will also having 1 year warranty. 1 year warranty, guys. And in the first month, you use this one. If you have any trouble, you want to exchange the one, we also doing the exchange. And if you want to return this one, we also doing the refund for you. So that's why in here we making this one with the best, right? In the best, they also the best benefit. You won't able to find it in anywhere. So right here, this kind of stuff in here, we make it with the best condition for you and your family. So right here, don't just watching this lesson for a whole time, taking this one, and I'm surely with you guys, you won't able to be regretting about this stuff, and you will absolutely loving for having this one during in this live stream. So right now, hearing me out, the chance is already in your hand. This kind of chance is already on your hand. And all you have to do is just taking this chance right away and right now. And do not let this one slipping away because if you don't take this chance will be slipping into another person's hand. And you know what more, guys? In here, if you guys, um, if you guys keep considering like, oh, this one will be the best one, this one will be the worst one. Everything about in here is depending on your choice, and everything about this one is having their own function. It's having their own function itself. Like in here, you see, with this one in here, you see, it's following with the Zen garden. This one we call it the harmony collection, the harmony nightstand. So with this one, this Zen garden in here, you see, is following like a circling like this and making everything be like so balanced. And you see, when it's being balanced like this, you can also easily feeling all the time you use this. When you putting this one inside your mouth, surely with the eyes, you will absolutely feeling this one in the best way, in the how can I say, in the mostly way, and in the great sleep. And and on the surface about this one, on the surface about this one, if you guys like, oh, want to put in anything on this one, you can freely doing that one because this nice thing here is also making with the heavier wood. See here, you see, it's different, right? The wood, like I'm saying, the wood itself is big, having a different noise. You see, it's also the same noise because two of this one is the same wood. Making with the same wood is the heavier wood, and the heavier wood like this one. You see, about this one. When we make it this one, we also like making tests about all of this stuff. Will the function and will the stuff and the body, the wood is good enough? Because you know what? Every other stuff in here, from the bed frame to the dresser and until the nightstand, every other stuff is already happening the process to clarify everything of the product because this kind of stuff in here, we already doing the numbering for the tree about a 3 to 5 year old, 3 to 5 year old, and more than that, you see, more than that, you guys can also like use this one. How can I say? You guys can also using this one for a different more than that. Hear me out. This one right here, we lumbering. The wood is made by 3 to 5 year olds, and after we lumbering it, we also doing the we blend it. We doing blend it again. We blend again. So making that one be growing. So we also keeping the eco free. The eco free and the friendly with the environment. Yes, the friendly with the environment and the pollution. We also making the decreasing about the pollution for you guys. So in here, guys, you don't need to worry like oh the stuff like this is making with the best stuff ever than ever. Yes, of course, because in here we already making with the great stuff ever than ever. So right here, guys, this kind of stuff in is already making with the best ride ever, best ride ever than before, and more than that, this stuff right here, we have been using this one for the most convenient way. And you know what's more thing for this kind of stuff? That is the stuff like this one. The stuff like this one is need to be tested before we send you guys. Yes, before we send you guys. And the wood itself is being taken up. The wood itself is being taken up for using many years right after that. So in here, the stuff we have using all of the stuff in here, we always send you guys. All of that is must be is already having the best thing and the mostly thing for you can clarify and for you guys can using this one all by yourself. So in here, guys, is depending on you. It's depending on you guys. This one is worry or not is up to you. But I'm sure you guys, when you having this one, you won't able to regret about this one. And more than that, this one right here is having one of the best choice ever because when you order this one, we will send you about 4 to 7 days. 4 to 7 days. And if you ordering this one right now, during in this live stream, the best price and the fast, soonest, the soonest way to send you guys will order. Because when you order this one right now, we will send you right away. We will send you right away. We will doing the process to send you guys right away. So that's why in here, we making this one with a whole process and a whole thing for you guys can using this one like freely as much as you want. And you guys know what? If you guys want to using this like more of the thing like oh this stuff right here can is being like using for free as much as possible. You can use this for free as much as possible, but need to care about the duration about this one because you will also having 1 year warranty. Yeah, 1 year warranty. So if you when you receive this one, you will also having the first month to refund or return this one. But I'm sure that you guys, when you receive this one, you don't want to. Because you receive this one, you're using it, and absolutely, you will love this. You will loving this one, and it won't be having any trouble for you guys. So that's why in here, we already making with the best stuff and the best deal ever. And you know what's more thing? The stuff right here, the stuff right here in front of your eyes is already making with have is already having the FSC certificate. That is the certificate from the government, guys. So in here, this kind of chance is having is already having one of the best stuff ever than ever. So right here, the chain is already in here because we do not have much time on here. We are not have much time on this live stream. We also can be end the live stream any other time, but we want to give you guys the best deal ever, best deal ever than before. And only during in this live stream, guys, during in this live stream, you will having that deal. Otherwise, you won't able having this deal in anywhere. So right now, right here, this chance is already on your hand. This kind of chance is already on your hand. And all you have to do just taking this chance right away. And I'm sure that you won't able to be waiting for you have this one. Besides, you will appreciate that stuff is already happening in your house. So right now, guys, taking this one and solely with you guys one thing, you will absolutely love it for using this one. And next to the next one, also the collection. Also is also the collection. In here we having the Elara collection. Here you can see in here the Elara collection in here is also being like a sandwich. It's almost being sandwich the harmony, but the stand on the Elara is different because that stand is being straightened up. It's being straightened up. It's not being like covers out. It's not being straightened out like this harmony. But this one in here is will be standing up. It will be standing up a whole time. And you know what I think? This will be also having their own collection. Because you see, in this one, the 3D printing like this is also making with the mostly way that you can feel. See, you can see this one in here. The it's looking like mostly people is telling it's look like an eye out. But I'm saying this one like the surface of the water, like the surface of the water. You see, surface of the water in here, and it will absolutely making you guys feeling. Oh, the stuff like this is so smooth, it's so calm. Because when you use this one, all you feeling is the comedy, is the most thing, the comedy thing. And and beside this one right here, it's already making with the great thing. So that's why again, we already making this one is one of the best thing ever than ever. So right here, guys, taking this one on us is up to you. But if you guys want something to be like, um, if you want something be smoothie than the harmony, you better choose the Elara. Yes, this Elara in here is will also following the old collection, but it will be more smoothie. Then look alike, then this harmony in here. And you see, here is the instruction for the hammer. We also having the hardware is in here. We also having the hardware is in here. This hardware is in here is having the symbol. It's having a symbol is this. So this kind of symbol in here it will be absolutely nice. Like oh goes with the alphabet and this one in here It's the quantity. It's the quantity for the stuff. And this one right here, will make it to you guys having one of the thing that's easily to to assemble by yourself. You can see it here. You can see it here. This one in here is having each of the part pieces. It's having each of the part pieces, and each of the part pieces is being numbering for you guys can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's numbering like this. It's already been sticking on the numbering, so you don't need to worry like, oh, this stuff in here. It's being like easily to notify. Yes, it's really easy to notify all by yourself. And you see, from the first step itself, is having like this one. It's already having the small thing like this. You see, the small thing like this. You can see, we already zooming for you guys. We already doing the zooming for you guys, so you don't need to worry like, oh, this one in here, can be easily to assembly. Yes, we making detailing as much as possible for you guys. Even we doing like all of the stuff and settlement all of the stuff down. When you following step by step, we already know it. What is the time of it? It will be upside down. Then you see, you can turn around. It's on. You can turn it on, flipping on, and only about like 10 steps. Oh no, yeah, about like 10 steps. You already done. You already done like this. Yeah, 10 steps. Then you already having the alarm stand in here. So that's why in here we make this one with the most stuff and the most convenient thing for you and your family inside your house. So that's why in here we make it with the best thing and the most quality for you and your family. So you don't need to worry and more than that, guys. You can also like using this one. Putting it in place because you know what the alarm we're having the alarm system. So this one you can also put it in any place you want. And also this one can be handled for a long time. You can use this one for a very long time, guys. So in here we make it with the best right ever than ever. So taking this one right now, shopping is right now, and I'm surely with you guys, you will absolutely loving for having this stuff, and you won't be regretting. You won't be regretting for using this one for the park inside of your house, and like the old time, this one having the warranty valid 1 year. And in the first year using this one, if having any trouble, you can also doing the you can ask it through the customer service. We will solve it anything about your problem, and we will absolutely making this one as the mostly best way for you guys. So right here, guys, taking this one on is up to you, but it will be like one of the best thing for your house. So in here, taking this one right now, and surely with you guys, surely one thing you won't be able, you won't be able to be ready for using this one. And next to and please only about like 10 minutes left, guys. Only about like 10 minutes left. Then we are not extending in this session anymore. So I will go in real quick for you guys and tell you about this stuff. It's already been the best deal ever. Already been the best deal ever. So you won't ever find this kind of deal in anywhere. So right here, shopping is right now. Shopping this one right now. And I'm absolutely sure with you guys. You will absolutely love it for having the stuff like this. And more than that, more than everything, you will absolutely using this one as really as much as you want. So guys, hear me out. The chance is one of your opportunity. This one is one of your best chance. So don't just be like ignoring this chance. Yeah, don't just ignoring the chance because this one only having a few time less. Only having a few time less, and we will absolutely not standing in here anymore. And you know what is the best thing for this one? We're also having the undrawer. The undrawer. So this one in here is the Serena. The Serena in here will be like, oh maybe like you can hardly to see this one, right? So I'm putting it in here. You can see here is the Serena. It will be like undrawer. This one is making the same with the Sophia. The Sophia is the one drawer. Yes, the one drawer over there. It will be making like, oh, the stuff like this is being the whole different thing. Like you can put in anything about the stuff inside this one and don't need to worry. Like only to taking. No, you can use in this one in any of the in any of the phrase about this one. Putting it inside of your house. So that's why in here you put in this one in here. You see, put this one in here, and you can easily, freely taking the stuff outside like this. That's why in here, this one is one of the best stuff. It's also one of the best chance because if you say this one, I'm sure you guys you can also choosing your own concept because this one will be improving more your concept inside your house. And more than that, if you guys considering like all the stuff in here, this stuff in here, Ken is being like, really for using all this one in here, Ken is being like using like a normally way. Yes, of course, guys. The stuff like this will helpful for you guys. Will surely helpful for you guys. Can using this one as freely as much as possible. So in here, guys, this kind of chance is already on your hand. This kind of chance is already on your hand, and you will absolutely love it for having this one. And more than that, this one in here, this one right here, is already being one of the best stuff ever and ever. So right now, the chain is already being one of the best chains ever than ever. So right now, to you guys, will you taking this one or you want to wait another chance? Because this chance is not available for everybody. It's not available for everybody. Only in where only those people who are having a quicker decision. They're taking this chance and they're seeing this already one of their opportunity. They will taking this one right away. And here, this one also can when you order this one, we will send you guys about a 4 to 7 days, guys. So right now, I will move into the last one. Two of the last one in here. So this in here is the alarm presser. As you can see, this alarm presser in here is can be also be like freely putting the drawer out. You see, you can freely putting the drawer out like this, and this one right there. Also, everything about this one is smoothing. It's really smooth. And smoothing like this, when you put it out, when you closing it, is really sediment. Yeah, you see, everything about this one is already settled now. So you don't need to worry like, oh, will this one be dangerous? No, you see, this won't have any dangerous. And even if this one not being settled, it's being loose, you see, if this one being loose, you see, you can easily be hurt by this one. So that's why when we put in this one, it's settled down like this, you need to using some force to put it out. Yeah, you need to using some of the force to put it out. And because this being taken in statement for you guys, uh, you are so stable. Yeah, to be stable like this, it don't have any trouble for you. And this one right here, this one is because this one is making the leg like this, the foot like the stand like this, is being like strength. It's more strength like this. It's more strength like this. So that's why it's being stand like this. It's even hardly to move forward. Because you know what? If the stand is straight like that, when you guys put it all of the lower arm, when you guys put it all of the lower arm, see, when you guys put it all in arms, and you can be easily doing move forward. So that's why again, this one we already calculating and we already put the example. This one in the back side of this, we making this, we making this already been more heavier than uh, anything else. So it's heavy, like oh the most heavy thing because this one in the backside like this, it can hold it. It can hold it all of the matter for yours and your family in here. So that's why in here you don't need to worry about this stuff and any other thing in here. See? You can also easily closing this one. You can easily closing this one. And even you want to moving this one forward. Yeah, this one. Uh, It's really hard, guys. It's really hard. Even I'm using some of the force. I'm not using all my force. Of course, how could I using all my force to doing this one, right? But here, hear me out. This one in here. If you guys wondering like, oh, this one is edible and this will is be falling, right? Of course, uh, this one in here, this one in here is big, like oh, the stuff like this is making this one like this. Um, This one right is already making the most safety one for you. And if you guys wondering how safety is, this one we already putting the label on it. The label on the first roller on it. And it's having the label on it. That's why. So that's why is already being the warning label for you guys to notify, to remind you guys not to be careless because the child might be having on this one, might be having on this one, and it's really it's might be easily falling this one down, and it's causing the heavy accident, guys. So that's why in this one we making this with the more safety, so we carry for you guys from the very beginning. We remind you guys about like need to put in the warning label. Remind you guys not to careless and need to be like closing every of the drawer down. So in here, guys, we absolutely making this one a more safety way and more safety stuff ever than before. So you don't need to worry anything about this stuff right here. And all more than that, you see, you see, this one right here is already making heavier in the back side. So the child, so it's really reducing this unstable like this one because it's really like making. We want to make this one be standable like this, and it will be stable. It will be standing all like that. It's need only we want to do this one. Only needing at least 2%, and not at least 2%, meaning like having woman in there. No, you need to using 2 men. Yeah, 2 men need to bring in this one. Otherwise, this one is really more heavier than the other. And you can see in here. And you can see in here, we also having the instruction for you guys. So in here, we having the hardware list, guys, and anti-tip kits for you guys. The anti-tip kits, the hardware list like this. So you can be like feel safety about this one because we also having doing anything because the hardware part we also sending to you guys. It's also will go with the stuff. Yeah, it's also will go with the stuff. So you don't need to worry anything about this one in here. And more than that, the symbol is this. The symbol is this. It's already knowing for you guys. And we're also having the quality. The quality in here. And also the quality over here. Everything about this one is having the quality and it's having the knowing for you guys that you can also easily writing that one up and go into each of the step. Each of the step is really detailing. It's really detailing. You can see even the small point, even the small point itself is also having zooming for you guys and need to all you need to care about this one about like the anti-tip kiss. The anti-tip kiss about this one. You need to doing like the caring about this one as much as possible. Do not do not letting like do not letting this one just like standable like this because the anti-tickets will be more safety for you guys. This will be helpful for you guys being more safety. So that's why in here this one will also making you guys having one of the most leading being more safety. So in here guys, in here the stuff like this we already making the more safety because the top priority the top priority from us we is the making safety for the person who have been using from the acacia furniture in here. So that's why we're making this one with the most thing ever than before. And also in here you see the label in here, you see the label in here, it's already having like oh the warning label is this and this one in here is already making with the most safety one to remind you guys. And to the very end, you see, is the warranty information. Is the warranty information for you guys, so you don't need to worry anything at all. So right here, guys, you better order this one right now, and we will send you about 4 to 7 days. 4 to 7 days. And if you are ordering this one during in this live stream, we will absolutely making this one. We will also absolutely making this one making this one we absolutely making this one with the best function and with the best stuff ever than ever. And if you are ordering this one right now, we will send you guys right away, and you will absolutely you will might be receiving this one more sooner than is estimated. Yeah, than is estimated. So right now, guys, this kind of chance in here. This kind of chance is not available for everybody. It's not available for everybody in here. So right now, during in this live stream, taking this one right now, and you know what? Only just a few minutes left. Only just a few minutes left. Then we gonna end the live stream right now. So right now, guys, we will go back a little bit one more time. You can see in here from the best friend that is to all of the stuff in here, to the whole stuff in here. You will absolutely saying this one is one of the best choice for you, right? You can also choosing which one which you like, and more than that, you better be using this one as much as possible. So right now, guys, taking this one and it's absolutely making you guys being one of the best ever and ever. And you will see, we are not just making this one with the mostly and the differently way. And you can absolutely feeling this one is, and you see this one right here, we already clarified the stuff and is having the MSc certificate for you guys. So right now, taking this one is one of your opportunity, guys. And guys, because the time is, and here, thank you so much for coming in this nice video. So right now, please follow us to know more about our nice video and coming our store to see more product. And of course, see you guys in this last video. Bye bye.